Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! Oh hey, here's an enemy we haven't fought yet. What do you guys select? What do you guys like? Probably doesn't matter because I've got the most powerful equipment in the game. That's sort of a thing that happened in the previous episode. Also had all the weaklings attempt to steal the boss emblem when Neko kind of challenged them all to come at us. You know, technically speaking, in, say, an alternate timeline, in theory, we got a game over, and the Ifrits that killed us wound up getting the boss emblem from us, and they became the last boss of the game. As a reminder, that is our ultimate goal here. We are currently in the last dungeon, trying to get to the chamber at the end, because, oh my goodness, they still hurt. Oh no, you? What? That is all I have to say about that. Even now, they are still trying to get the boss emblem from us again, so they can go to the last chamber and become the final boss. Ow! So, maybe I have the most powerful equipment in the game, but... ugh. This dungeon is definitely hard. At least when you're fighting Ifrits. Some of the other enemies are pushover in this dungeon, but the Ifrits, oh boy, they're dangerous. These guys, on the other hand, they hit hard, but they only hit hard once. So, and also only on one character. So I would not be as concerned about them. Their biggest threat is their health. They take a lot of hits. Maddie Radita says, wouldn't self-destruct be a terrible idea in that case? Like, just leaving the emblem there for anybody to find? Well, that's a pretty good point. Maybe he's sacrificing himself so that the other Ifrit can become the final boss. By the way, back to the subject of rare item drops. Apparently, Evil Lord Garamos also has a rare drop on him. There is a 5% chance that he will drop a rare club, which honestly is not that great of a weapon. It just has an attack of 48. Whereas my current equipment has an attack of over 100. Yes, give me those forest herbs. I'm gonna need them in this place still, apparently. Alright, up is the end of the dungeon, and this is empty. Then it's pointless. And has no reason to be there, other than the fact that this is a sample map in RPG Maker and cannot be modified. They couldn't have removed that little exit down there. But at the very least, they could have blocked it off. Or better yet, they could have actually put a treasure in there. That would have been nice. Another cat dash is in order, I think. So the path is split up here. I'm pretty sure to the right leads to the end of the dungeon and final battle. But kind of want to show what's on this path. How about some healing action going on? You know, it occurs to me, at no point do we receive any item or spell that can heal more than 50 HP. That is so weird. Maddie Radita asks, the Goblin Lord gets a second attack on the weapon in Gobli's left hand. Does that just go to waste if you have a shield? Wait, I wasn't looking. When did Neko die? How did Neko die? You know what? Screw you guys. I don't necessarily need the levels any... I'm unable to flee? Well, that's slightly lame. Let me try it again. Yeah, you suck. You kinda suck. Did I mention you suck? By the way, you suck. Oh, my mistake. The Forest Herb heals 60 HP. Okay, I'll answer your question in a moment, Maddie. I need to kind of, Revive. Where's the revive? This. Please don't attack Neko immediately. Okay, good. Now, Gobli needs to heal Neko, because Gobli goes faster. Heal magic some more. I was kind of expecting Gobli to go first like he did before, but hey, at least he didn't attack attack Neko. Alright, now that I'm back in control, back to the question of how that extra attack is handled. Basically, the extra attack is added to whatever weapon you attack with first. So if Gobli had a shield in his left hand, that would mean he'd attack with his right hand first, since it's the only hand he could attack with. If he was dual-wielding shields, I would assume that the double attack would still apply to whichever hand he attacks first. Alright, good. This is the guy I wanted to come see. You're going to the last boss room, right? Turn right at that last fork. If you go this way, the hero will find you because it takes you to the front. So that's something that I wanted to kind of go over. Little bit of a story situation there. We basically went into the back entrance of the last dungeon so that we could hopefully make it to the boss room before the heroes do and become the last boss before they get there. Because we kind of sort of killed the real last boss earlier because we wanted to steal the boss emblem from him, which made the creator of this RPG world kind of angry, understandably so. So we're in a panicky situation trying to get to the end there so that the heroes don't get all the way to the last boss room and they don't have a last boss to fight. What else you got, Gobli? Yeah, that's not useful at all. Yeah, I haven't paid attention lately, Mark. What's your attack like? Boy, I love this stuff. It's like having the offering accessory in Final Fantasy VI. Potentially, if Gobli had 2 weapons that double attacked, he could be hitting enemies 5 times in a row right now. Ooh, forest fruit. I'll take that. And in this case, I'll actually give it to Gobli. Get him over that 200 HP mark. Oh, I forgot there were treasures in this room. Oh, you guys are dangerous. Wait, no you're not. You're gonna go down pretty quickly. Thanks to Neko. You're potentially dangerous if you self-destruct. But, like I said, I think the way self-destruct works is they self-destruct with however much HP they have left, and currently they have none. Alright, I forget where all the treasures in this room is. This is the last room to explore in the game, by the way. The next room is basically the hallway to the final battle. Oof, that's some strong attacks. It's definitely a good thing these guys only just use physical attacks. Imagine taking 50 points of damage from a spell that hits all three of us. That would suck. And be very scary. For example, these guys. These guys are so incredibly scary, and I do not feel like taking any chances with them. I'm gonna drop an anvil on them. Yeah, go ahead and use the weaker one. I said the weaker one! Ugh, and the fact that they can do that twice. These are easily the most dangerous enemies in the game. And they're still there. One of them, anyway. I think I can survive, though, with just regular attacks. Yep, he's dead. Definitely heal after that fight. I got so many of these forest herbs, I might as well full heal. Incidentally, under normal circumstances, I'm pretty much opposed to games that make you heal after every single fight. A large part of this, by the way, is my Phantasy Star 4 playthrough that I did a little while ago. That game had you healing after every fight pretty much almost the entirety of the game, and it got so annoying it ruined the pacing. Still a great game though. Oh hey, another Mythos Club. Anyway, in this case... Oh, this is a different setup. I'm going for the guy with less health first. In this case, since we are in the last dungeon, it kind of makes sense that we would sometimes have to heal after every fight. Except apparently when we're fighting old men. Go figure. Get in a... No, not you. Get in a heal, because I'm gonna use Cat Dash again. Okay, definitely glad I'm getting in that heal. Neko still has the lowest defense of all of us. I think this guy is almost dead, though. I'm so close to the end, I kinda wanna try running from some of these battles, but as I've discovered already, that's not entirely easy. Also, I would not want to try running from these guys, because if I fail, they'll just explode on my face. I do not want them to explode on my face. If only Mark were a little bit faster, I'd have him, like, confuse them or something. Not even Gobli would have the opportunity to try that. Oh my goodness. This is painful. Oh, thank goodness he didn't do another spell. Glad that didn't go into another turn. Just in case. Blueberries. Kind of need to at this point. Okay, to the right. Oh, here's another interesting setup. Not entirely sure I like this one. But I at least know that the old men have low HP. When it comes to self-destructing, by the way, enemies will never use it until they are down to half of their health. Even if it's their only attack, they will just sit there until they're down to half health. So, I'm a little less concerned about the old men blowing themselves up, because as you saw, he was already down to pretty low health. Only had like 11 HP, which is why he caused 11 points of damage. Oh, this looks familiar. Just kind of reverse. Focus on you. I want to really heal after this fight. Extra couple of levels, always good to have. Another forest fruit, also good to have. Give that to Gobli again. A few red berries wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright. And there's one more treasure, I think, in this room. I think. There's either one more treasure or there's none, and I'm about to head into a dead end for no reason. I should have got more water during that last episode break. I will take Jinns over Ifrits any day. He heard me. Okay, prioritize getting rid of you. And I feel a little bit better about trying to face the worm. More importantly, I feel better about facing the worm and having Neko use his HP consuming attack to do so. You know, even with his best weapon, Mark is still better off using magic to attack enemies. I'll heal. Alright, treasure up here. We'll find out soon. I was not expecting it to still be targeting the crawler. Well, one less enemy to deal with, I guess. Oh wow, it's taken a lot more effort to get through this room than I thought it would. I took that last episode break when I did because I figured it wouldn't take me long to get to the final chamber. Oh, there is treasure. What is it? Forest fruit. I will take it. Regular berries on Neko. Alright, let's get to the end of this. Yeah, with just one effort there, I suppose I could make the attempt. And succeed. Okay, good. I would not try that with 2 efforts, though. Can I do that twice? I can. Okay, I must have leveled up enough at that point that I can do that. I am fine with this. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to try running from you. Easy. If I can't run from an old man, that is pathetic. Alright, no more random encounters from here on. Let's finish this. This is a really cool room, by the way. You made it right in time! The heroes are almost here. Now, let's make it so you will be the last boss. This is good. Very good. Creator, please make Gobli and Neko the last boss. I cannot do that. But why? You just told us you could. So, you're a liar. Is that what you are? Calm down, Mark. Listen. The last boss is the one the heroes fight at the very end of the game. Therefore, only Gobli or Neko can become the last boss. It can't be both of them. Oh no. I knew it! That's exactly what I thought. You knew it too, Gobli. Isn't that right? Creator, give me time. I'll make it all clear soon. Understood. I must thank you, Gobli. A dream that was always so far away is now within my reach. To tell the truth, I don't think I would have made it this far alone. But it's the same thing for you too, right? I wanted to be the last boss so I could look down on the bosses for once. But it's different now. I want to become the last boss, not to look down on the other bosses. I'm just kidding. It's too late to talk about that now. Anyways, it's not my character. No regrets, no matter who wins. Prepare yourself, Gobli. And in one of the most interesting plot twists ever, the final battle in this game is against one of your own teammates. And also, no boss music for the final battle. So, now's the time to actually kind of bring this up. I've been mentioning multiple times how many of the bosses in this game do not have boss music attached to them, and there's a very specific reason for that. Most of them aren't actually bosses. In fact, in this entire playthrough, the only actual boss we fought was Evil Lord Garamos. Even now, in this final battle, Neko is not a boss. Neko's trying to become a boss. So the fact that that is a much lower attack than I expected. Am I just that overleveled now? So the fact that the music throughout the game against all the bosses we fought kind of ties in with the story of whether a character is a boss or not, I'd say that's really freaking clever. With that said, Neko's gonna go down pretty easy. You can heal all you want, but you're not going to survive. You're going down. You know what? I'm gonna guard now. I want to see your other attack. You have another attack, use it. By the way, Neko's health. Neko in this fight has 3,800 HP. But I'm whittling that down pretty quickly, so I'm hoping Neko will show off his other attack. There it is. He can use Cat Dash in this fight. A lot weaker than whenever he uses it on our team, thank goodness. Still something I kind of want to be wary of, though. I could lose right now if I don't heal, potentially. This is also why, towards the end, I started increasing Gobli's max health instead of Neko's, because I knew this fight was coming up. By the way, of course the final battle in this game takes place on a background like this. Gotta make it fancy. Neko really needed a stronger attack. There we go. Wow! I lost! You saw it all, creator. Go ahead and make Gobli the last boss. Well then, Gobli, you are now the last boss. Do you understand this? I am... The heroes have arrived. Okay, let's go. Gobli returned to being a weakling after all, without any regrets of ever becoming a boss. Gobli learned that in order for his world to exist, both weakling and bosses were needed. He decided to stay a weakling as his creator intended him to be. There are many different characters, all essential to the RPG world. This is what makes RPGs so much fun. Please don't forget this, whether you're playing or creating an RPG. Right, creator? And we can speed this up. What? You want to know what Marka and Neko are doing? Like I said, my movement range is from here to here. How many times do I have to tell you? You are truly annoying. This is my movement range. No, this is my... I don't think Mark has learned any lesson yet. Where is the last boss? Where is he? You're the last boss? A cat? Oh my, he's so cute. Is it okay to use thunder and things like that? Shh! Shut up! No, I mean... Ugh. Sinful heroes. What you see is not always the truth. Curse the foolishness of pointing your sword at me, the Lord of Darkness. You'll be cursed into the torture of hellfire. Huh? Should I curse? Maybe I will curse. Wow, I am bad at long lines. Enough talk. Come and fight. It looks like he's doing fine. I guess it's a happy ending. After all. And thus is the end of RPG Maker 1's sample game, Gobli. I'm gonna just say it, I love this game. It has such a unique story. The whole idea of instead of playing as the heroes, you're playing as the monsters that the heroes fight. And trying to become a boss and having movement ranges and that sort of thing. Honestly, the biggest flaw of the game is definitely the battle balancing. Parts of it were really easy. The final boss had quite a weak physical attack. And then on the other hand, we got the encounter rate, which is obnoxious. Overall though, I definitely like this game. By the way, we're not done just yet. After the credits, I'm going to be going into the editor because there's a couple of things that I want to show off, how a couple of things work. For one thing, how does escaping the desert actually work? For another, how does that room with the roaming treasure work? Any of you in the chat have something you want to see, by the way? If there's anything you want to see, I'll go ahead and take a look at that as well. As a reminder, by the way, this whole series, both this and earlier the whole creating an RPG of my own thing, was for celebrating 10 years of making Let's Plays. I started way back in 2008 with my first Let's Play being my own RPG Maker game, Jester's Hunt. And from there, I went on to Let's Play and stream dozens of other RPG Maker games, and I'm hoping to do dozens more, not just with RPG Maker 1, but many of the RPG Maker creation tools. That said, this is going to be the end of this celebration, going into the editor to check out those things aside. And despite this being a celebration, I need to move on to kind of a somber note. So for a while, I took a bit of a break from doing anything with RPG Maker, Let's Play or otherwise, but I'm making my full return now, and there's a specific reason for that. So, some months ago, one of the sites that hosted console RPG Maker games, that site being RPG Maker Pavilion, went down. The plan was that it was going to go down temporarily so that the site could receive an upgrade, but disaster struck the website, and in the process, the website's backup got corrupted, and it has been months since the site went down, no sign of the site ever going back up. And unfortunately, that site held a few exclusive console RPG Maker games in its database. As far as I'm aware, those games are gone forever. I don't know, maybe for sure, maybe they're still stored away somewhere, but I have not heard anything in that respect. As it stands, the only website left that is hosting console RPG Maker games is RPG Maker Magazine. And even the fate of that site is a bit dubious. The community there is pretty much dead, aside from me and a couple other people. And signing up for the website is dang near impossible because it requires sending an email to the owner of the site. The regular method of signing up is disabled because the program that prevented spam accounts from signing up broke, and the site wound up getting hit by a bunch of spam accounts at one point. So, the reason why I want to get back into streaming RPG Maker games is because it's a way to kind of preserve these games. Even if RPG Maker Magazine also goes down someday, at least these videos will exist to show off these games that people may not have ever seen. That's ultimately the reason why I started streaming these games in the first place. To show off these games that nobody's ever seen. Because actually playing these games is a bit of a hassle, especially in regards to RPG Maker 2 and RPG Maker 3 on the PlayStation 2. you can't really emulate those for the most part. You need a transfer device to transfer them to an actual PS2. So, that is the story behind that. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and close out this particular episode, but like I said, I will be right back. Gonna reset this and load up Gobli and the editor and check out a couple of things. So, stick around for that.